Decobloom family, welcome back. Today we are diving into the magic of tiny luxury details and how they define a truly elegant home. From sculptural hardware to candlelit layers and tailored textiles, these subtle choices transform rooms without visual noise. Stay with me, because we are unlocking the essence of refined living through small, powerful touches. If you love calm, curated beauty, this episode was made for you. In a small console or vanity, a round marble tray gathers daily pieces into a graceful pause. Keys rest beside a favorite perfume, maybe a ring that catches morning light, while the stone's cool surface gives utilitarian objects quiet ceremony. Keep the surrounding palette calm so the marble's polish whispers rather than shouts. This tiny stage suggests discipline, hospitality, and intention every time you arrive or leave. Luxury begins with how you land at home. Collected. Composed, generous to the eye. Each placement feels deliberate, reducing noise and amplifying grace, so the first touch sets the mood for everything that follows. Change one touch point and the whole room recalibrates. Solid brass or leather-wrapped pulls invite the hand before the eye has time to analyze, offering weight, smoothness, and craft like a handshake with the maker. Hardware is jewelry for furniture, scaled to flatter rather than shout, exchanging plastic for substance and harsh shine for warm glow. Patina softens over time, recording use with dignity. Each drawer repeats a message about materials and care, teaching a daily lesson in texture, temperature, and balance. A tiny upgrade expands into character, proving elegance is practiced in seconds every time you reach for a handle. Slender picture light transforms ordinary art into a focal moment, draping a soft museum glow across paper and pigment and inviting viewers to lean in. Below, a few meaningful books and quiet ceramics catch light on edges and curves, while the room itself settles into a hush. This gentle halo asks for less clutter and more intention, framing memory and meaning without spectacle. Whether the piece is priceless or purely personal, the light declares it worthy. Elegance arrives. Not from size, but from care, reminding us that illumination is a form of editing and reverence at once. Even the smallest details broadcast refinement when aligned with care. A matte unlacquered brass switch plate, set precisely against sculpted trim, looks deliberate rather than default. The finish warms where fingertips meet metal, gathering character day by day. Light skims plaster to reveal crisp edges, quiet geometry, and craft, so the wall becomes part of the narrative instead of background noise. Guests rarely mention it, yet they register quality without knowing why. Replace the unnoticed with the considered and see infrastructure become design. You are not looking at equipment anymore. You are reading intention in pure, disciplined lines. Introduce silk, velvet, or cashmere in small, strategic doses, and the room's temperature settles into calm. A petite lumbar pillow, a softly folded throw, a fine piped edge. Each adds tactile richness without swelling the silhouette. Texture becomes the story, letting neutrals sing at a low, confident volume. Brush your fingertips across the fibers and watch the light slow down. Comfort reads tailored rather than puffy, sensual rather than showy. In tiny measures, noble. Textiles teach restraint and promise longevity. They soothe the eye, welcome the body, and frame the architecture with intimate, human-scale beauty that lingers. Slim metal frame with a generous white mat turns modest prints into gallery statements. The deep margin invites breathing room, guiding the eye to a single image while elevating the wall around it. This proportion quietly plays with scale, making small art feel important without bravado. Lean the frame on a console or hang it with exacting alignment. Either way, the mood is cultured, confident, and restrained. Let negative space act as a material and avoid visual crowding. So each piece can speak clearly. Editing becomes hospitality for the gaze, and restraint reads as unmistakably luxurious. Candlelight is the original dimmer, and height creates choreography. A few tapers, a cluster of tea lights, and one protective hurricane build rhythm across a mantle or tray. Flames skim rims and glass, scattering tiny reflections that animate the room. The air seems warmer, conversation softer, surfaces richer. Keep the palette neutral so the glow becomes the color, and let shadows shape quiet architecture. Luxury here is not abundance but pacing, a staggered skyline guiding. Evening along. When electricity rests, intimacy wakes up, and ordinary corners feel cinematic, gracious, and deeply human as time slows into presence. Tiny monogram on guest towels whispers welcome without announcing status. The stitch is precise, the scale restrained, and the palette aligned with stone and metal, turning a practical object into a gesture of hosting. The bath adopts boutique calm, where cleanliness meets ceremony and edges stay crisp. Fresh towels folded with simple exactness cue order and care while hinting at tradition. Personalized yet subtle, this detail suggests heritage even if it was made yesterday. Hospitality becomes tactile and quietly memorable, proving that small, thoughtful signals can anchor memory and set a gracious tone before any words are exchanged. Treat drapery like jewelry for windows. The holdback is the earring, the micro trim the delicate chain. A curved brass catch gathers linen into a sculpted fold, letting daylight carve shadows along the weave. The edge trim gives a crisp outline like piping on a tailored jacket. Together, they make the window feel custom without adding visual weight. The architecture breathes deeper, and movement across the fabric becomes conversational. At the margin where textile meets, metal luxury appears. Every pull and release becomes a small performance of light and texture, rewriting the room's profile with quiet confidence. Lift a small object on a petite pedestal and it gains presence and story. A stone plinth beneath a ceramic vase creates a pause, an exhale that frames the form with intention. Negative space opens around it, guiding attention like a discreet spotlight. This is museum thinking at home: edit, isolate, revere. Material contrast adds tension and clarity while scale remains humble. Nothing shouts, nothing crowds, yet the vignette feels important. Elevation, literal and metaphorical, turns an everyday piece into a cherished artifact, teaching the room to slow down and inviting appreciation to replace hurry. Concealed LED strips along shelves or inside niches pour a gentle wash of light that feels like hospitality. Objects appear to float, book spines glow, and architecture gains depth after dusk. Because the source is hidden, the magic feels effortless, reminiscent of a favorite hotel remembered for calm. Edges soften, shadows join the design rather than fight it. This is not drama but composure, a quiet evening persona for the room. With modest energy and maintenance, the backdrop hums with patient warmth, and even routine moments feel considered, as if the space is kindly looking after you. Scent writes a quiet narrative before words arrive. Place a reed diffuser near the entry to set the first chapter, clean, warm, perhaps cedar or citrus. In the living area, a candle complements rather than competes, deepening the plot with amber or fig. Together, they create a curated progression that feels intentional, the air itself becoming a form of welcome. Luxury you feel but rarely see is the most persuasive kind. Guests register kindness, residents exhale. The house seems to remember you, and you remember it by nose and by heart long after the door closes. Shallow tray declares boundaries without stiffness, giving remotes, matches, and small essentials a graceful home. Nearby, one oversized art book sets scale while an organic branch loosens the geometry. The composition reads spacious and confident because it is edited. When everything has a place, the table can stay calm even in daily use. Elegance arrives through organization, hospitality through clarity. The eye rests while the hands find what they need. Negative space becomes an active material, broadcasting quiet luxury and allowing conversation to breathe as the room holds both purpose and ease at once. At dinner, a fine metallic rim on porcelain or crystal catches light like a whispered compliment. It frames each sip and bite with ceremony, elevating everyday moments without tipping into spectacle. Paired with simple linen and plain flatware, the gleam feels modern and measured. The magic is the line itself, thin, disciplined, and reflective. Conversations slow slightly, gestures grow deliberate, and attention settles. The table becomes a stage for presence rather than display. Etiquette is expressed through form, encouraging savoring over rushing and turning nourishment into occasion, remembrance, and quietly layered beauty that lingers after dessert. Layer a smaller bordered rug over a natural jute base to create definition without shrinking the room. The border acts like tailoring, sharpening edges while the fiber beneath adds earthy texture. Furniture feels anchored, compositions read intentional. The palette deepens through material contrast. Sunlight rakes across the weave and finds the crisp line, drawing the eye around seating. This simple move reads custom and collected, as if pieces found one another over time. The floor becomes a quiet frame for daily life, balancing grounded warmth with couture precision, so the room settles into confident calm. Discipline is a form of luxury, and matching hem heights prove it. Curtains that just kiss the floor, a tailored bedskirt, and a table drape aligned to one horizon line create visual rhythm. The room feels taller, calmer, more resolved as light travels the continuous edge, smoothing transitions between furniture and architecture. This is interior couture, almost invisible yet persuasive. Precision whispers wealth more convincingly than excess. Hem by hem, order replaces. Noise, rest replaces distraction, and the eye learns to glide. Consistency becomes comfort, and comfort becomes the promise your rooms keep daily. Lighting control is the most generous finishing touch. When every lamp and fixture can dim, you can tune mood from sunrise alertness to evening hush. Colors warm, textures deepen, and faces look kinder at lower levels. Dimming invites conversation, rest, and reflection, turning a simple room into a responsive environment. Technology stays discreet. Comfort is unmistakable. Luxury, after all, is choice, and the ability to shape light is choice embodied. Slide the level and feel the day exhale as spaces transition gracefully, letting you design emotion as easily as illumination. So those were the tiny luxury details that quietly elevate a home. Thoughtful lighting, tactile textiles, sculptural hardware, and precise finishing. When the smallest elements are intentional, the whole space feels composed, warm, and deeply elegant. If this inspired you, please like the video, subscribe to Decobloom, and drop a comment about which detail you'll try first. Your support helps this community grow and keeps the design conversations flowing.